So 50 years of longitudinal data on couples. And what they found were that these couples who were the most satisfied, Teichshir's research looked at personality traits, the Gottmans looked at personality traits, but more than that, these interaction styles. They would have couples go in this room they called the Love Lab. So it was up in Washington, and they had, double mirrors. They had cameras. They had pulse oximeters. They were doing blood tests. They were checking cortisol levels. They had inner raters, trying to quantify little movements they were seeing or statements or interactions. What they eventually came up with and codified, they started noticing that the couples who were the most satisfied long term, when they kept revisiting them, and these are also couples who didn't divorce, were doing these things, and they had really strong friendships. They said nice things to one another. They anticipated things that were coming up in their partner's life. They would talk about their partner's stresses. They would check in at the end of the day. These were the ones who stayed married and were the happiest over the years. And so, with all of the information they got, including when they saw couples argue, how they manage conflict, etc., they started to develop this model that they call the sound relationship house. And the sound relationship house has a foundation. We call them the friendship levels. And that starts with love maps, which is knowing your partner's world, who's their current least favorite person, who is their current best friend, what are they excited about that's coming up, what are they dreading. My favorite is, what is your partner's as of yet unrealized but most preciously held life dream? If you know that, your partner might not even know that. But if you know that, A, that's super conscientious, but also you got love maps down. Then you've got fondness and admiration. So this is really putting on those rose-colored glasses, we actually need them. So we need them not only in our relationships, we need them for our own mental health. People who are depressed actually have a pretty accurate appraisal of things, but it's not healthy for us. We need a little bit of a cheery outlook. So there's a phrase called it's something about the story of the relationship. Are they romanticizing the conflict and the struggles they've had? Are they seeing them as meaningful and purpose driven? So you want to see that, us against the world. And then there's the other friendship level of turning toward your partner. So when your partner makes a bid for connection, if they say, hey, look at this meme, even if you think it's dumb, are you going to look up from your computer recognizing that it's not just my partner wants attention? They love you so much that when you're on your computer doing your email, they are making a bid for reconnection. If you think of it like that, that's so awesome. And so you look up and you look at the dumb meme, but you think of how lucky you are to have somebody who loves you that much, and you laugh at the dumb meme. So turning toward your partner. And then on bigger levels, it's turning toward your partner when they're bummed, when they have a conflict they need to discuss with you. With all of that, you get that positive perspective. So the friendship levels give you the positive perspective that friendship, you guys are on the same team. You're going to cheer each other on so that you can deal with the foul play or whatever else it is in a way that's constructive and doesn't just shit on the person.